In today's episode, I'm going to answer a question from one of my newsletter readers, Olobi, who wrote in saying, "Please enlighten me on how to discover and activate the leadership and business potential in me." So Olobi, there's a couple of things you can do. The first that I always find interesting and helpful is to read books. So find books that inspire, motivate you, want to take action, leadership books, entrepreneur books. I find that some of my best mentors have come from people I don't know, but they're authors who I believe in their message, or famous entrepreneurs who I've read their story and I get ideas from. Second is see if you might be able to find a mentor and ask to meet with people you respect, people you might be able to bounce ideas off of. You've seen them grow their business, or you see them as a good leader and you want to just tap their mind. Ask them to coffee just to pick their brain the first time and see if you guys hit it off, if you get some ideas. And third, the most important one is you have to take action. So you learn a lot from books and from meeting people, but you learn the most by doing it. You learn through doing. And if you want to learn to be a leader, start taking leadership positions. It can be as easy as hiring somebody off of Odesk to get started, or Elance. Like, hire your first worker, treat them with respect, learn to lead them, give them tasks, involve them, and you'll learn a lot by actually doing that than just reading about it in a book. If you want to, push to start a business, start a business. Actually get out there and start a new company, try to sell your products or service. And the most important step you could take to grow your business and to learn these skills is to actually get going instead of just reading or meeting people.
Having a cause will make you feel like a superhero. It'll allow you to do things you never thought you'd do and give you the courage you never thought you'd have. All of your heroes had a cause, and if you want to stop selling sugar water and change the world, it's time to find yours. I love the Steve Jobs story. I'm a huge fan of Steve. I have his poster on my wall as one of 5 people that I look up to on a daily basis. But one of the things that I really find most valuable about having a cause is it can allow you to have the courage to be the evangelical person, even if it's not naturally who you are. I look at Steve Jobs and I see someone who is naturally talented, who's a great salesperson, who has the gift of gab, who loves being in the spotlight, who is that person who likes being up front and center. And so it's easy to go off and be that person. Now you combine that with a cause and you get a company like Apple. But having a cause can make you evangelical even if you are introvert and shy and don't like the spotlight. I know, because I'm talking about myself. I am an introvert. I don't like talking to people. I don't talk to the person next to me on the airplane. Being in front of the camera makes me nervous. Being in front of a giant audience makes me shy. I'd much rather be at the back of a room than be the center of attention. One of the things I used to fight the most with my agent about was he would say that, "Evan, you don't want to be famous. That's a problem." Like, yeah, I don't want to be famous. It's not about me. It's about the cause. And recently it started to sink in that by me becoming more famous, I could spread the message more. But it's one of the biggest things that we kept fighting over, because I don't crave the limelight where a lot of people, they absolutely have to have it. But when you have a cause, it forces you to the front. I make videos because I want to help entrepreneurs. I make videos because I struggled so much. Your purpose comes from your pain. I struggled so much in starting my business. I want to make the path a little bit easier for the next generation of people coming through. I'm making videos and content and speeches for the 19-year-old version of myself that needed to hear this stuff. And so I feel it's my responsibility, it's my obligation, I have to do it. And it forces me out into stages that normally I would say, you're crazy. I'm on this tour right now, right? I gave up a quarter of my year, 90 days, to hit 23 cities and do the thing that I'm most afraid to do, which is get up and potentially disappoint people every 4 days by doing another event. And I kept going even though I broke my neck. I broke my neck 3 weeks ago in Denver. And we kept going. I only canceled one event completely. And I just got up and kept going. And so having that cause, feeling like the work that you do is important and meaningful, is the whole thing. If you want my best advice on how to get started on YouTube, check out the video right there next to me. I think you'll enjoy it. Continue to believe, and I'll see you there.
You have a mission. You have a voice. People need to know what's in here. Get it out to the world so you can start reaching lives, making money, and having a big impact.